Hello there. Now, when it gets cold, one of the things I really like to do is have a hot meal outside, because there's something really special about eating a hot meal when you're outdoors and it's cold that makes the food taste really, really good, and it's something I always look forward to when the weather turns. And like a lot of people, I think I'm a huge fan of the army style ration packs, either the actual ration packs or the kind of civilian equivalents, because they just taste really, really good, and they're very, very quick and easy to use as well. So I was running low, so I decided to go into Go Outdoors and pick up some of the Vesty food ones, but I found now that they are £7 a meal. And so I decided then to look at my local Asda and just see if they had any suitable alternatives that I could use instead. Now, these are Fray Bentos meals in minutes, and it's a complete meal in a pouch, just like the British style ration packs, but these cost £2.48, so you can buy almost 3 of these for the same price as buying one of the Vesty Foods ration style meals. So they're really, really good value. They're also 350 grams as opposed to 300 grams, so you could argue they're going to be a little bit more filling too. Now, I can already hear the kind of angry click of the keyboard telling me that the real benefit of the ration meals is that you can boil them in the bag while these are microwavable. That's what actually makes these such a good find, because if you look at the back of the packaging, in the kind of writing that's so small I have to use my mobile phone to read these days, it does actually say you can boil these in the bag. And that's what makes these such a good find, because it makes it so convenient. You boil them on your stove and then you can use the hot water afterwards to get a brew on. So really quick and easy to use and incredibly good value. So where I thought this was going to fall down is in the nutritional value, because I've just never associated Fray Bentos with being good quality food. But when I looked at the back of the packet, it's actually not that dissimilar to the British Army rations. Now, it's going to vary meal by meal, but if I look at the British Army, I think it's the Rajma Masala against the chili con carne, then it works out as follows. And what I'll do is I'll put the details on screen, so get ready to pause if you want to get into the details. And when you look at the main difference there's a couple of extra grams of saturated fat, a couple of extra grams of sugar, and a couple of grams less protein. They're not wildly different, but they are objectively inferior. But here's the key thing. As a soldier, you could be expected to live on those ration meals for kind of weeks, if not months on end, while as a civilian, using these kind of for a day's walking or possibly a long weekend camping, then that small difference isn't really going to matter over that period of time. I wouldn't want to live on them long term, but for a long weekend, they're absolutely fine. Now, if you are concerned about having a couple of grams less protein, you can also make up the difference in the choice of snacks that you have, because you are going to have these with snacks too. So, for example, you could add a packet of beef jerky as well to your kind of overall ration pack for the day. You're still going to save money, and you're going to add even more protein. So I think these are a really good alternative. But there has to be a catch, because when something costs 1/3 of the price, then there nearly always is. The question is, in this case, does that catch matter to you? And I found 2 with the Fray Bentos meals. The first one is the best before date, because if you go to the supermarket, the latest best before date I could find is about 8 months in the future. While if you can get hold of the ration style meals direct from the manufacturer, then they've got a shelf life of about 3 years before they hit their best before. And yes, I know you can eat them past the best before date, but we're just going to use that as an objective measure between the two. And for me personally, because I'm not using these for long-term prepping, I'm actually just using these for kind of regular food when I'm out camping or when I'm out walking, then 8 months is plenty of time for me. So that isn't really a feature at all, especially considering I could just go to my local supermarket when I'm doing my regular shop and just pick them up in small batches for what I actually need. So not a problem for me, and I suspect they won't be for most people. Just something to bear in mind if you're kind of a preppy type person. The second catch is the packaging. Now, that's not to say that the Fray Bentos packaging is bad, because it isn't. It's just that the Vesty Foods or the British style ration packs is really, really good. It's been designed to be jumped on by squaddies, because that is the kind of rough use it's expected to put through. The Fray Bentos packaging, it's tough enough. I don't expect it'll spontaneously explode in my bag, but I wouldn't necessarily want to jump on it. Now, again, for me, this isn't really an issue, because I tend not to jump on my rations, but also whether it's a British Army ration or whether it's anything else, I tend to store them in a Ziploc bag inside my bag, just in case it does leak, but also so that I've got a space I can put the empty packaging into, which tends to get like sauce and stuff on the outside, so I'm not messing up the inside of my bag. So again, for me, that is not an issue at all. I think these are a fantastic alternative. So in summary, I think these are brilliant. I think they're really, really good value. And it doesn't make sense to me to spend 3 times as much for something that's going to sit on the shelf for longer and be okay, and that I can jump on, because I just don't need those features. So hopefully you found this useful as well. And with any luck, I'll see you next time.